On 15th of January the year 2022, Association of Sisterhoods of Kenya officially launched the first phase of one of its key projects by the name of Sisters-Led Youth Empowerment Initiative. All this was made possible by the Hilton Foundation, who have been the key donors in funding this project. In her opening remarks, Sister Pasilisa Namikoe, the AOSK Executive Secretary, acknowledged Hilton Foundation for supporting this project during the pilot phase, and now they are also there during phase 1 of this project.
But we are happy as an association that Hilton Foundation have funded us in this project, which we did the pilot, and now we are entering the first phase. We keep on praying that we may have another phase. Now that we have not even started, we are launching this first phase here.
In an event that was attended by administrators from different institutions, most of them reminisced how this project has been key in developing their institutes.
We were supported and we were given some grants to take along the entrepreneurship courses in our institutions. This was of great help. The youths were well equipped, they learned a lot, and that helped them to have their business plans written. And this was heading to the new businesses that they were to undertake at the end of their time in school. The support was of great help to some of our institutions which were never doing it before. And it was also an eye-opener to us. Now that it was done and we saw the impact that it had, we have introduced the entrepreneurship skills in our institutions to all our second-year students.
Youth representatives who were present narrated with joy how easy their lives has been since the project came in and supported them to start their own businesses.
Well, I've achieved many things. First of all, currently I'm able to sustain myself. I'm able to manage my hospital bills. Of course, I'm asthmatic, so sometimes I do require a lot of medical attention. That is one. Then the other aspect of it, just recently I managed to build my mom a kitchen. Yeah, we had a problem, you know, my place, there's a lot of water problems. Then again, I got a nephew of mine who is a deaf, so I managed to assist my mom in taking her to a deaf school. That is at Nyangoma, the School of Deaf. Yes. Then again, I'm somehow independent. Financially, I'm able to do a lot of things on my own without pressing my parents because they are getting older and I'm like the last one, so it's an achievement and I'm really, really grateful for that.
Despite these youth prospering well in their businesses, they have encountered a number of challenges, but with time, they get stronger and master the game.
The major challenge that affect small business opportunity is maybe government policy, whereby you find that you have a small business and you are required to have a license, which is also expensive. Actually, the government policy is the major problem that we do face.
Well, one of the challenges with my business, you see, it's something I started just last year, and with the government issues with all their requirements like the taxes, it's a challenge because I have to pay rent and at the same time I also have to pay the taxes. And apart from that, competition is everywhere. Yes, there are also the small kiosks within my area, so they also operate. That is one. But again, there is also issues of my fellow youths. You see, they fear the spirit of hard work, something that I've learned by myself. So some of them might tend just to come there and loiter around. And you see, when you're telling them, Mister, please do have a hand, help me here, they feel it's something they can't do. Yes, those are some of the challenges that I've faced.
Administrators have also faced a number of challenges during the pilot phase of this project.
The relationship among them has been very difficult to handle, such that we have had cases, too many cases to handle. they fight. Everybody wants to be ahead of this business so that there is no respect among them.
Has the project impacted in any way the performance of students in these institutes? Sister Rosemary Ndege from the Institute of St. Emmanuel has got an answer to this question.
As a kick-off, we were supported with a grant that really was of great help to the institutions. And this really gave us a good startup as we were able to purchase the equipment that we needed in our institutions. This was of great help and of great change to our institutions. Since that year, when we had our exams, our students were able and were at a good pace to do the exams since the machines were enough and the materials which we were provided with were enough for the students, and they even performed well.
With the provision of equipment in this college, the college has been able to offer skills to the students in a very comfortable way and even increase the number of students who come as they see learning is up to date. And then the youths have been able to gain skills from these equipments as we have enough equipment to offer to give skills to the youths. And those who went out in businesses have been able to earn money to provide for their families, some to educate their children, some to better their lives in many ways.
There are a lot of anticipations from both the youth and administrators who are participating in this project. Most of them are looking forward for a much bigger success during phase 1 of this project.
Now that we begin, we are anticipating that the big project will bring and will be able to cut down the poverty line in our country, in our society and in our communities as more youths are targeted, and this is all our desire. And on additional, the mega big 5 businesses to be supported, they will also help us to cut down the poverty line as so many youths will be observed in our institution. May God bless and grant the Hilton Foundation all that they deserve as they support the institution.
We are hoping that phase 1 that we have been introduced to is going to give us a chance to help many more youths. For instance, in St. Jude, we have a program of running a function catering. In this function catering, we have 18 youths engaged and they are earning a salary. Our problem is we do not have any equipment to enhance or to improve the service delivery. So we are asking that if AOSK will consider us, we will have to employ many more youths and many families will benefit.
How have these youth been mentored business-wise? Mr. Vincent Aberi, who has been one of the mentors journeying with this youth, explained his mentoring approach to the youth.
My mentoring approach to the beneficiaries, I've been using site visits to their business premises so that I can see what they are doing. What I've been doing, I go to the business premise, we sit down, we discuss about the challenges that they are facing, of which they told me a majority of the youths that I was mentoring, the main challenge was that of getting customers. Also, the income was not flowing as they expected. So I kept on encouraging them to be patient because a business has to grow. It has to start from somewhere. It grows, it matures, then it starts to give back profits, of which some of the businesses now are giving profits. Also, I discussed with them on the importance of keeping a good relationship between the administrator, them, and also their customers, so that when a customer comes, if you treat him or her well, she will come back with another customer, of which means more profits are going to land into the business. Yeah.
Mr. Aberi has got an advice to the youth.
An advice to this youth is that everything has a process and everything has a challenge. So in business, there is a challenge. From the moment it starts up to the time it starts giving back profits. So they have to be patient. They keep on working on what they want to achieve, and at last they will have to get what they want out of that business.
As we embark on phase 1 of this project, we ask God to take the lead as we follow. We are looking forward for a bigger impact than the one recorded during the pilot phase. A big thank you to Hilton Foundation for journeying with us. Together, we are making a difference.